addicted people, mental illness, post-traumatic stress heavily aligns with persons having lower than normal hedonic tone. So I can picture the chart in that study where the persons are percolating down here. And so a good baseline is what's called a euthmic mood. Like, how are you doing? I'm doing good. You know? I'm not like riding high or manic or anything, but and I'm not low and struggling and depleted and burnt out. Like I'm really good. I'm focused. I'm energized. I'm present. That's a euthmic mood. And if you're always percolating below that, then the researchers contend those peoples are going to be more likely to more deeply resonate with things that are going to naturally elevate them.
Okay.
Because homeostasis is the name of the game, even in our nervous systems. Doesn't seem like I was born into a nervous system that's geared towards balance, and that seems to be ubiquitous for people with addictions or having that higher proclivity towards them, the trauma, the high ACE score, the mental illness, just, the tumultuous upbringings and relationships, the lack of stability. So yeah, they're just naturally lower because lots of people use drugs and alcohol. Because the question is, well, are drugs addictive? And they seem to be obviously that when I put them in my body, but the mass majority of people, upwards of 7 out of 10 people that use them, even cocaine or high potency cannabis and all of these other things that really are difficult for other people, they're able to use them or even to have misuse them, but not end up with the disease of addiction, with a substance use disorder. So I don't know. We know that they're inherently dangerous, especially for certain vulnerable persons, but I don't think I've come to believe that substances aren't inherently addictive. They're extremely addictive for people like me with a lot of vulnerabilities. So it wasn't destiny that I was going to become an addicted person. It took me about 2 years from 15 to 17, but 17, I crossed that threshold and all of my personal vulnerabilities, my low hedonic tone, my neurodivergence, my treatment-resistant depression, my autism, all these things aligned. I was more likely to deeply resonate with intoxication experience. I used them and I was like, I got itches that aren't getting scratched, And I had just been itchy my entire life. And I didn't know that because I didn't know any different. I didn't know a larger context of human experience. I just had my body, I had my nervous system, and I struggled mightily from 9 years old on. I just struggled so much. But I, just like everybody else, you do the best that you can. We're creative, we're super smart, and we get by. And then I was experimenting, and it more deeply resonated with me than a lot of my friends.